Hello, I'm Adam Toubi from the Hastings office of Andrews. I'm the assistant manager here, and thought I'd just take a couple of minutes to give you an update into the market in general, here down on the coast as well, since the corona crisis and the lockdown easing. But yeah, I mean, I would say that it feels as though the property market's been frozen for 8 or 10 weeks during the lockdown period, and since reopening, we opened on the 18th of May, things really started to thaw out and defrost quite quickly. We're seeing a lot of buyers registering with us, a lot of internet inquiries coming through, a lot of people wanted to move pre-lockdown and really kind of chomping at the bit really to get moved. So plenty of buyers out there, which is really encouraging. I mean, down here on the coast, we seem to get a lot of people coming from out of London, cities like Brighton as well, because prices here are a bit more affordable. Also, we get a huge amount of buy-to-let investors and first-time buyers. So, yeah, all those sort of buyers are registering, making offers on places. On the sale side, we're finding that there is a bit of a lack of supply. Seems to be plenty of demand there, but just not a huge amount of housing stock to choose from. So if you are looking to sell, then now's a pretty good opportunity. So not a lot of competition around to compete against. Yeah, I'd say things are moving pretty swiftly. We're recording some great sale figures last few weeks. Any tips I can give, I would say, if you're a buyer, perhaps if you're not selling somewhere, I'd say make sure you get your mortgage sorted prior to kind of looking. Mortgage products seem to be changing quite a lot since pre-lockdown, so do speak to one of our mortgage advisors to see what the best rates are, best product to fit you as well. And likewise on the solicitors, our advice is to get yourself legally prepared, so when you do find that right property, when you do go out and find it, you're ready to move forward quite quickly on that basis. If you're in a chain, if you're selling a property, then again our advice is to just hold off viewing until you've got a buyer. Once you're under offer, then it's the time to really start looking at properties and making offers. If you are selling a property or considering selling a property, as I already mentioned, I'd certainly suggest putting that on the market sooner rather than later. While there is this big demand out there, trickle of supply, you've got yourself a captive audience really. I'd say if you are selling, then take a few precautions prior for us coming round. If you can antibacterial wipe handles before and after our visit, leave doors open ajar, and consider where you're going to go. That would be great. But I hope you've enjoyed listening and found these tips helpful.